Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. And, man, the energy around this city and here inside the arena is electric as they get set to kick off a homestand. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Flames kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Takes the pass. Too much congestion in front. Shot! And he comes up with it. The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Shen's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Lets it fly. And he gets it up to keep it out. Moves the puck. Taken by Weegar. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and it skates out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Puck moved over to Thomas. Scores! He puts it in the back of the net.
Oh, it's a nice accomplishment for him, James. Sitting at number 99 in terms of points, and now it gets rounded out to 100.
The century mark has been hit.
Trying to find some holes or weaknesses to his game, James, but I mean, that shutout streak has been there for a reason. He has been so impressive, actually fantastic between the pipes. So it's going to come to an end tonight, but man, he has been outstanding.
Calgary's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Shuts him down.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Takes the feed. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. The Flames take possession off the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Weegar. Sharankovic is into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Slides it across to Holloway. Calgary's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Stopped with ease. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Calgary's looking to break out. Things starting to get a little physical out there. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Lets the wrister fly. And a great save.
Binnington's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love this play. It's a great compete to get to the middle of the ice and gain position to be able to get your hands, a great hand-eye coordination to be able to deflect the puck into the net.
Calgary's been the busier team offensively, and they lead early in this one. Suter Nevers, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Loose puck battle along the boards. And now he passes up to Pospisil.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Rocks him. Here's a short pass to Frost. Calgary's playing it through the neutral zone. Puck grab by Kessel. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Quick feed to Tucker. The Flames take over on possession. Through center along the wing. Frost's got it in the offensive zone. And that was stopped.
Binnington's made another nice save here, James. And yes, his team is trailing, but they got to find a way to garner some momentum on their own. Yes, he had a shutout last game, but he's not going to be perfect all the time. They got to start moving.
Big time stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Flames are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Thomas has won the drive. They'll go to work offensively. Slides it across. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wolf.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Flames start with the puck in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. What a steal in his own end. That knocks him off the puck. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Pass it up ahead. And he sends it across to Bushnevich. Nice poke check. Tries to get the puck over to Weegar. Takes the feed from the left side. Denies the clapper. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Moves it to Bushnevich. And the puck departs the zone. Quick pass to Nevers. Here's a shot. My goodness, what a save by Wolf. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Calgary's moving it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Zary. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Feeds the puck to Fowler. Neighbors has it in the defensive end. The Blues will play the puck from behind their own net. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Neighbors carries the puck in his own zone. Here's a shot. Glove save made by Wolf. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 2-0 is where we sit. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Answers it with an even better save. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Flames come up with the defensive zone draw. And some good footwork to kick it away. Anderson's got control of it now behind the cage. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Backhander in front! Big time stop! Sends it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Lundberg. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end.
He's only one goal away, James, of his next milestone right here.
Puck scooped up by Kessel. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gets it over to Frost. Across the line and on the attack. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Tries to feed it over to Suter. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Frost's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick feed to Thomas. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Grabbed along the boards by Backlund. And that's intercepted by Thomas. Gaining momentum up along the side. And that's a great heads-up play by Perrick. Tries to get it out of their own end. And they get it out from their own end as they get a fresh set of legs here for this man advantage. The Blues gain the zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Top save and a howitzer. Denies him again.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Sharangovic's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Here's a pass down low. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Blues have it behind the net. Neighbors takes it into the offensive end. Just wide. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Puck picked up by Parayko. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they get it out of the zone, ending the attack. The Blues have time for one last rush here on this power play. The Flames get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Shot, and he turned that one aside.
Frost almost out of the box.
And they get the puck out. Oh, great read on the play. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
That's a great power play, James. The only thing they didn't do was score, and if they continue that, they'll certainly have success.
Takes the feed. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Pass to Shen. Moves it to Joseph. The Blues looking against the half wall. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass across to Coleman. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Lets it fly. Oh, comes up with a kick save. Quick pass to Coronado. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Joseph. And the save. The Blues get a hold of the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. The Flames gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Coleman. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Coronado. Shot! Denies him in front. And now it's grabbed by Coleman. Taken along the wall by Sundqvist. Taken by Bjugstad. And now it's to Joseph. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Takes the shot. And that goes off a player in front. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Coronado's going to play it against the half wall. Feeds it over. Saved by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Takes it to the net. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off
players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead, they've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
Moves it to the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Joseph. Puts it in deep. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Frost stick handling in his own zone. Here we go. On man rush here. And there's a glove save on the play. The Flames will play it against the boards. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Backlund's going off for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
When the power play is struggling, you got to get pucks to the net, and you have to have net front presence. Take away the tender's eyes. You know they work on it from a young age. Puck tracking skills, anticipation. Don't let the tender see the puck.
Thomas will look to win the draw to continue this power play. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Series recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. And now it's over to Kyrou. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Schen's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Quick shot off the draw. Puck is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. St. Louis wins the opening faceoff, and they go right back to work here on the man advantage. The Blues have it behind the cage. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Flames gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Zary. And the puck leaves the zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. Wolf's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Calgary's taking possession in their own end. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Quick pass to Thomas. And now he moves it to Kyrou. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kadri.
The Flames have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. This game's awfully close.
And turns aside the slapper with ease. Takes a shot, and he comes up with a stop there. Sends the pass down low. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. They've really got them on their heels here now. Oh, what a save on the play. takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Quick shot! And he makes a save there. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Dishes it off. And that shot dies in traffic. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Flames lead this one 2-0. Holloway's won the faceoff. Angles it over to Neighbors. He carries the puck up along the wing. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Holloway's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it to Pospisil. And that goes off a player. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And there's another stop.
Binnington's been under siege all game long. I mean, this defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Scooped up along the wall by Torpchenko. Delayed penalty looming. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
The Blues send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Here's a shot! Turned aside with a glove by Wolf. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Schen's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Moves the puck over to Schenn. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Nice job to escape the zone. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Bushnevich. St. Louis on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Easily turned aside by Wolf. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Backlund's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Calgary's got possession here in their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Moves it quickly over to Fowler. And he takes the feed. The Blues take it across the blue line. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a great save. Back-to-back saves there.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Thomas is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Sharangovich is ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Gets it out of his own end. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Knocked away. And now he angles it across to Kyrou. Cutting to the slot. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And they send it down the ice.
Coleman's not been ready to get back on the ice.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Takes a shot. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
But it all starts with the face-off. They need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
And he takes the feed. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck dumped in. Tries to get it over to Perrick. Slides it diagonally to Frost. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, what a great save by Wolf.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And he takes the pass. Slides the puck across to Shen. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Frost. Here's a chance. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Winds up, lets it go. Decides to go to the backhand.
Zari's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity. On your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
The Flames have it against the wall. The Blues have it from their own end. They've got numbers. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. St. Louis may have run into a hot goaltender tonight. Lots of shots on net, and yet they still find themselves down in this one. Routine save made by Wolf. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Sends it ahead to Huberdeau. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he comes up with the save. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. St. Louis gains the zone. Here's a chance. And he makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark in this period. 2-0 is the score. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Puts it on net. Shuts the door with a great save.
Binnington's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now. True position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He had to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Thomas quick on the draw. From center they get into the attacking area. Kyrie's got it to the side. The Flames will play the puck from behind the net. Feeds it over to Lomberg. Puck grab by Zary. The Blues have it now. Works it across to Kyrou. The Flames look to start the transition game. Casts it over. Oh, what a glove save by Wolf. St. Louis has had plenty of opportunities up to this point here in the second, but they've got to find a way to create scoring opportunities in those danger zones in order to get back into this. Grabbed along the board by Paul. Here's a shot. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And that carries off a stick. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Sharankovic is going off for a pair for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Sends a pass over. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. They go on the attack through center. That's intercepted. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they take care of business on the play. Fowler's got the puck in his own zone. Calgary's moving it up the ice. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Neighbors. Picked up along the wall by Shen. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Shot! Oh, and he denies him with a fantastic stop there. Puck clears the zone. St. Louis has it behind the net. Pushes it across to Bugstad. St. Louis steps inside. Fires it on net. Fires it. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Dropped him in the open ice. Good hit on the play. The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Blues will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call.
I recognize in the game that the adrenaline momentum carries you, but when you're traveling a distance, you gotta slow up before you make the hit.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Quick feed to Klapka. Gains the zone through the middle and makes the save. Their man's now out of the box and they'll take advantage on the power play. Thomas plays it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Blues gain possession of the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Broberg. Passes the puck over to Coronado. To his teammate. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Now over to Sharangovich. Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass across to Thomas. Handles the pass. Moves it to Thomas. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Huberdeau's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Sends it into the offensive zone. The man advantage is over.
Well, that power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
And the puck's kicked free. The Flames gain possession. Oh, what a paddle save on the play! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Here in the late goings of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Holloway's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Grabs the puck. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. The Blues have it behind the net. Angles it over to Frost. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Cuts to the front. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
Calgary's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Quick pass to Fowler. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kadri. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Blues have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Moves it quickly over to Tucker. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Blues take it along the wall. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Lomberg's lugging the puck. Shakes off the coverage. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. The puck is dropped on period number 3. A chance for them to try to save some face here after being dominated thus far. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
St. Louis is behind the 8 ball here, James, because they haven't really managed the puck at all. I mean, it's been on their stick and off the stick like a hot potato. And because they've done it like that, they force turnovers, and as a result, they're behind and chasing the game.
Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play, haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Slides the puck across to Parayko. The Blues moving ahead. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Farabee's got it in the defensive end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. Handles the puck at the point. Feeds it down low. Pass out front. And that goes off someone in front. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. With possession along the wall. Here's a pass in front. And another pass. Picked off in front. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Uses the force on that hit. Quick shot. Oh, what a save! Here's a shot. Good stop by Binnington.
Wolf's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Suter's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. St. Louis has it in their own end. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. And the puck's booted away. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Handles the puck. Comes up with the stop. Suter's moving the puck through his own zone. The Blues carried along the wall.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward.
Scores! And that's 4 rolling. They are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. Well, he's showing off a good set of sweet mitts, isn't he, James? I mean, you run out of real estate here, and you have to have the patience and composure to slide that puck to the backhand and outweight the goaltender. That's a beauty.
Calgary's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Coronato's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Shot! And that ricochets off a twig in front. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. The Flames gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. Puck scooped up by Toropchenko. Oh, look at this chance! Calgary's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Huberdeau. Gains the zone on the left wing. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check from the right side and up the middle. Strong use of the body. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Quick feed to Neighbors. And he dodges the poke check there. And he takes the dish. Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it to Lomberg. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked off by Parayko. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Goes right to the crease. Taken along the wall by Buchnevich. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Calgary's on the attack. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Calgary's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
St. St. Louis wanted to put a lot of pucks on net tonight. They have certainly accomplished that, and yet they still trail here in the third. And off the draw, they take the puck. Buchnevich has got the puck. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Flames take it along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of it. That's a solid check on the play. Quick pass to Buchnevich. Oh, what a save in front.
Wolf's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Shot! What a stop! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Calgary's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Back to the blue line. Puck picked up by Broberg. Dished on over to Joseph. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Receives the pass.
Backlund's team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has one. How many more is he going to get?
Tucker's taking it from his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Makes the save. Moves it quickly over to Bede. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. St. Louis has it in the open ice. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Takes a shot. Scores! He puts it in the back of the net, and I believe that's career goal number 50 for him.
Well, yeah, we can double-check our note, James, but I believe that it is number 50. That's a nice number. He's got to feel pretty good about it. I love his touches on this play and how he is around it all the time here. Right from the start of his shift, he initiates contact. He separates a player from puck here, James, and that's how they get possession. But then he gets another touch because he advances with the puck, and he gets rewarded with the goal.
The Blues are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Reads the play and forces the turnover. Loose puck and he's in all alone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Still lots of time left in the period. The Blues are in a desperate need of a goal as they still trail by 3. Fires it! Oh, and he stops that one. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Holloway. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Folk. He got all of that one. Across the line along the left wall. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. St. Louis has been snake-bitten tonight. All sorts of scoring chances. They've had the shot advantage, and yet they still find themselves trailing. Moves the pass in front. Moves it again. And that's stopped. The Flames have it against the wall. Steps inside. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Sends the pass over. The Flames play it along the wing. Slides it across. Scooped up along the wall by Pospisil. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Thomas. Up along the wing. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. The Panthers are coming up next on the schedule, and a few tickets still available, I'm told, so get them while you can. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Flames are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Kadri's got it against the boards. Huge steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
The Blues have it now. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Quick feed to Paul. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. St. Louis has won the draw and they take possession in the neutral zone. Shot! Gets in front of it. The Flames have it now. Moves it to Sharangovich. Picked up along the boards by Backlund. The Flames will play it in their own end. He missed that one. Wolf's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Backlund's won the draw inside his own end. Quick pass to Weegar. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great poke check on the reach. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. St. Louis moves it ahead. Here's a chance in front. It scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
St. Louis has jumped back into this one. They've still got a ways to go, but they've got some life here now.
They've got life, and they're going to have to press, and you can expect their D to be diving down the walls, pinching in, trying to seal everything in the offensive zone. They got to find ways to get good shots on net. They got 2 goals to get back from.
Dumps it in. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Quick shot! Denies him in front.
Parayko's been doing a great job of moving through the offensive zone, really working the ice to get himself to that offside where he's in that one-timer position. We've seen it time and time again tonight. He just hasn't been able to convert with the goal until now. That's a perfect setup. That's a real nice apple as well. Put it up on a tee.
St. Louis needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. Thomas wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blues are down a pair. They take possession as he lofts him up off the faceoff. Makes a save with the glove.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the later stages of this period, the Flames lead at 4-2. Sooners won the draw here in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Bjugstad. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Let's get the call. Pete's going to the box for tripping.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
St. Louis has a chance to really change things on this power play.
The power play certainly hasn't been great tonight, but they've got a huge opportunity to turn this one around right now.
Good check, frees the puck up. Looks to make a play over to Pospisil. And he sidesteps the check there. Bjugstad's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Slides into Neighbors. The Blues played along the boards. Oh, a clutch save! And that'll free up the puck. Calgary's got the puck along the boards and manages to clear the zone. Penalty coming up here. The Blues are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Sends it over. They score! And just like that, they're back within one.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated. Sometimes when you're an odd man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
St. Louis has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Flames pick up steam and are on the attack. And he loses control of the puck. Feeds it to Folk. And now it's over to Fowler. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Wolf. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. St. Louis needs to finish on one of these scoring chances here if they hope to even things up late in this third period. Holloway's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Takes the pass. Through center along the wing. It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Oh, what a glove save by Bennington. St. Louis gains possession under man. Sent into the offensive zone. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Works it across to Frost. And a stiff break setup. And they cough it up at center. Cross ice pass to Bjugstad. And he moves it up to Bushnevich. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Quick feed to Coronado. Here's a chance. What a glove save by Bennington. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. In the final moments of this period, Calgary's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Fowler. Gets the puck over to Holloway. Picks off the pass. Calgary's got it along the wall. The Blues gain control of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Fantastic save!
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Tremendous stop by Wolf.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Blues have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Taken by Coronado. Moves the puck across to Broberg. With the stop. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Here we go, face off inside the offensive end. The net is empty. They've got the extra attacker out. Let's it go! Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Sure, I get the whole notion of win's a win, but how do you view this when you're up that big and you let that lead get away to all of a sudden run into a nail-biter?
Well, you get a little bit complacent, James. I mean, playing a full 60, it's kind of cliche. It's difficult to do because your opponent starts to press. In particular, in the third period, you get a little sloppy. Your habits start waning, and this is what happens. They'll need to shore that up because their coach won't be happy.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here at the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.